Huge major breaking news ahead of the midterm elections. Welcome back everyone. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a fantastic weekend. Well, the momentum is truly shifting in regards to the 2024 election. And it's becoming more and more clear that the prospects of President Biden not running again could be very real. Other popular Democratic figures and politicians are making waves. They're looking at fundraising. They're holding meetings behind closed doors. And meanwhile, Biden's approval ratings when it comes to the economy and his overall approval rating continue to tank and reach a new low every single week. So we're going to tell you the latest, exactly what is going on, and the prospects of President Biden potentially not seeking a second term. So let's get started, dive right into today's news. But before we do, as always, make sure you guys do a couple things for me. Number one, give this video a tremendous thumbs up, smash the like button. I would appreciate that if you have been enjoying the content and the output that we do for you guys every week with no exceptions and no excuses. If this video gets to 500 likes, we will do a cash giveaway where we give away $100 to a few of you lucky subscribers. If you haven't already, make sure you are subscribed and have notifications turned on. That will notify you every time we do post a brand new update. And we'll do another cash giveaway once we get 20,000 subscribers, which could be right around the corner. You'll have to be subscribed to be entered in that giveaway. With that being said, let's get started and get right down to it. So let's first begin with the horrendous week it has been for the president. First, it started off with that controversial fist bump with the Saudi prince, and then it turned into the dismal polling data that once again is showing how discontent the American people are with the president. New data shows the deepening dissatisfaction that the American people have, not only with the president, but the White House and the economy and the public sentiment in general. According to new polling, the survey finds the public's outlook on the state of the country is the worst that it has been since 2009, while its view on the economy is the worst since 2011, and nearly 7 in 10 say that President Joe Biden hasn't paid enough attention to the nation's most pressing problems. Biden's approval rating in this poll stands at 38%, with 62% disapproving, and his approval ratings for handling the economy are 30%, inflation 25%, are notably lower, a lot lower. Rising costs are a primary economic pressure for most Americans. 75% call inflation and the cost of living the most important economic problem facing their family. Last summer, that figure stood at just 43%. With the midterm elections approaching, the poll also finds that Biden's standing with the American people are in no way improving. There is zero indication of that. And among some of the most critical constituencies, it is only worsening. Among Democrats, for example, which obviously is a significant portion of his constituency, his approval numbers have softened by 13 points since just the spring, from 86% in a late April through early May poll to 73% now. While his numbers among independents and Republicans have held about even, obviously those numbers are pretty terrible. Biden's approval rating among Democrats for handling the economy is also on the decline, with a 62% approve, down from 71% just this spring. This is just in a matter of months, folks. And on inflation, it's barely above water. 51% of Democrats approve, 47% disapprove. Among people of color, only 45% approve of Biden's overall performance. That is compared to 54% in the spring. When you look at Black Americans, Hispanics, these are the people that essentially put Biden in the White House, and the numbers are only declining. We can go through all the gloomy data and highlight the resentment that the American people have with the country, the president. The numbers are horrible. But let's take a look at something that's quite interesting, and that's who is campaigning now aside President Biden and potentially looking at running. President Biden's own allies are meeting with party officials and donors ahead of the 2024 election. The polls increasingly show that Democratic voters would prefer an alternative to the incumbent president to vote for in the 2024 election. Top Democrats have already started to rub elbows with the influential people who could propel a White House run in 2024. Vice President Kamala Harris has been in touch with a small group of allies who helped to organize her successful California campaigns for District Attorney, Attorney General, and U.S. Senate, and has held private meetings of at least 3 supporters in her residences. According to a person briefed on the matter, Harris has said in interviews that she plans to run on Biden's ticket in 2024. The VP has met with some very wealthy business people. These are particularly friends that have remained close with her throughout her entire political career way back when, and this could be indicative of a split between Kamala Harris and Biden, almost like a split that Mike Pence could potentially run against President Trump. And Harris is not the only Democratic figure that has met with some wealthy financiers. There's another politician that is looking to potentially throw his hat in the ring and run for president. A Wall Street executive who has raised money for Biden's 2020 campaign said that he has heard from both Harris and California Governor Gavin Newsom in recent weeks. This person said that the Democrats did not explicitly ask for support, but acknowledged that their efforts to reconnect show that they are likely trying to get big money supporters in their corner in case they want to run for the White House in 2 years from now. Gavin Newsom certainly has unlimited connections and resources when it comes to raising money. He will be mingling and meeting with even more wealthy patrons that could back his campaign. Now, Governor Newsom has previously said that he has zero White House ambitions. He believes that the president should run again and that he would never run against his party's leader, but he may see an open lane here and some opportunity. Nathan Click, who is a political spokesperson for the governor, had recently pointed to the governor's recent comments saying, quote, "He regularly participates in DGA fundraisers and believes strongly in helping Democratic governors win across the country." So potentially he's meeting with these wealthy people not for his own sake, but rather to help and bolster other Democrats in the nation. Now, as far as the president and the White House, the Biden administration has said time and time again, repeatedly, that Biden will run again and seek a second term, even amid the disaster. And on a positive side, some good news that does bode well for the president is that if Biden, according to the same polls, were to rematch against President Trump, Democrats would choose Biden over Trump. So at least he still has their support in that scenario. Now, age is definitely playing a factor here. Voters may prefer someone of younger age on both the Democratic and Republican side, and the White House remains firm that it will be Biden versus whoever the GOP nominee is. The White House explained, quote, "It's going to be Biden versus the alternative." This is according to a party strategist close to the White House. Biden is going to come out on top of that argument, meaning Biden versus whether it's Ron DeSantis or Trump or another candidate. But we have heard discussions behind closed doors that if Biden chooses not to run again, a ton of Democrats would ultimately step up to the plate, including some Democratic governors who, unfortunately, they're anonymous right now. We don't know who these people are, but according to donors, they know who these governors are that would step up and run against the GOP nominee. And so we have to find out a lot more. There's a lot we don't know right now, but it is looking like the president is going to have a tough time among voters regardless. It's still early. The midterms will also tell us a more clearer picture. Democrats are raking in the fundraising ahead of the midterms, so there's no shortage of money there, but the Republican side is doing the same. So let's make some early predictions. What do you think is going to go down? What do you think is going to happen? Will the president run again, or will it be a different candidate, or will there be challengers to the president? Let us know your thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section. I'm curious to hear. We will remain watchful as we eagerly await the midterm elections. All updates and developments can be found right here on this channel. This is your one-stop shop. Hope you folks enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you share with a friend, get the word out, spread it on social media. Smash that like button, I'd appreciate that. Make sure you are subscribed and have notifications turned on. If you want to get some free stocks, all me, all free, use the links down below in the description of this video. Sign up with the brokerage platforms, Robinhood and or Webull. You'll get some free stocks, some valued up to thousands of dollars in some cases. So let us know what stocks you get. Use the links down below. I get some free stocks, you get some free stocks. And if you want to connect me on social media outside of YouTube, I am on Instagram, I'm on Facebook. Use those links down below in the description as well. I look forward to meeting you there, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Take care for now.